Memory was a film that was directed by Michel Franco, which came out over Christmas break. December 22nd was the day it came out in 2023, a couple of months ago. It's now on Netflix. It stars, the protagonist's name is Sylvia, that is portrayed by Jessica Chastain. So Jessica Chastain was in a bunch of different films, The Help, Ava, a bunch of different things. And also you have Peter Sarsgaard, who was in The Green Lantern, he was in Jarhead, he was in a bunch of different stuff. So this film takes place in the early 2000s. Sylvia is a social worker. She's a social worker that helps disabled adults. She also is a recovering alcoholic. So the film opens up with her actually being in an AA meeting. And I'm not gonna give away too much. You know, I want you to check it out. I'm gonna try my best with these reviews not to give spoilers, but also do me a favor, like, share, comment, subscribe. And it's a lot of y'all that check me out every single week. As you can see, please hit that sub button. But anyway, so Sylvia, this is the early 2000s. She's like a 40-something-year-old woman, social worker. She has a teenage daughter. They both live in New York City. And it shows her opening up the film in her AA meeting. So she's been a recovering alcoholic for over 10 years, as long as her daughter's been alive. So well over 10 years. She hasn't had a drink since. But it actually eventually goes to the film where she actually goes to her, I think it's her 10-year reunion, maybe 20-year, 10-year reunion. Actually, yeah, I think it is her 10-year reunion. And Saul, played by Peter Sarsgaard, sits down right next to her. She feels very uncomfortable, so she just gets up and leaves. So you see this whole scene for a couple of minutes of Saul following her home. So you're like, what the fuck is gonna happen? Is this dude some type of fucking creep? So then you see Jessica Chastain, Sylvia, getting ready for bed, and she looks out her window and it's raining, and you see Peter Sarsgaard, Saul, out in the rain, right? So the very next morning she goes outside and she's like, why are you outside my house? So then she finds out, she looks under his information and she calls somebody. Hey, this guy's been sleeping outside my house. You need to come get him. So then his brother comes and picks him up and he says, hey, I'm sorry about that. So what we grow to find out in this film is that Saul, a 40-something-year-old man, Saul has dementia, early onset dementia. And for me, this film was very difficult when it got to the dementia part because my grandmother has dementia. One of my old friends' grandmother has dementia. And dementia is such a depressing disease to watch somebody go through. So for a lot of people that are gonna watch this film, if you have somebody in your life that has dementia and that shit really triggers you, you might not wanna watch this film. But like I said, this film, honestly, I thought it was a great film. Jessica Chastain did an amazing job. Amazing job. Like I said, I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but you'll soon realize why she was a recovering alcoholic by watching the film. You also figure out why Saul probably developed dementia. So basically the film finds these two 40-something-year-old people who are going through depression. Saul doesn't remember a lot of things. Sylvia is depressed, and their lives become intertwined and they become friends, and then eventually they become lovers. And it's honestly, I thought it was a great film, really great film. Michel Franco did an incredible job, and I would rate this film an 89. An 89. I have never seen a film about somebody that was so young, like 40, with dementia. So, like I said, I think it's on Netflix. You should check it out. And please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. It would help out a whole lot. I got goals to make. You know, I'm not that far from 1,000 subs. I would love to be there in the next couple of months. Please hit that sub button. But I give it an 89. Check it out.